Welcome everybody to 48 to Talk, episode number 4. I'm your host as always, Rage Buddy. On my right, it's DXTakamina, and joining us for the first time, it's YeYoh. Say hi everybody.
Yo, hello.
Hi, hi.
Alright, as you can see, we have a new guest this time. So, introduce yourself. Tell me how you get into AKB and who is your Oshi.
I got into AKB when I was like playing with my modded PSP in like 2010. I was trying to understand Japanese then, but now I like stopped between 2010 and 2012. I kind of got into it, then suddenly just spam done. Then around 2014, 13, then I started the UKN48 subgroup because I kept applying in the Idol as a QC. So I just applied in different subgroups. Then what I learned from that, I just pushed out another subgroup, and people from stage 48 helped me grow. And yeah, now we have the Unco group, which all of you guys are in right now. So
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
It's
and
it's
yeah,
starting to become a big community.
yeah, I just keep accepting whoever wants to join and stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Alright, and who's your favorite member?
You can't clearly see it right now. It's right there in the back. Those two,
She need to call me.
Owada
Kojimako,
Nana
Kojimako,
and
and
Kojima.
Sasaki, I think. Right?
No,
No,
it's
Mako, right?
Owada Nana,
Kojimako.
Nana
Owada
and
Nana.
Kojima Mako.
Yeah.
Yeah. Kowada.
Oh, Nanya. All right.
It's
Yeah.
in Magiska, the pair, right?
Yeah, the Kami Zombie.
Oh yeah, Kamisoga. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh god.
All right. Well, welcome to the podcast. Hopefully you enjoy it. All right, let's get right to it. So Senkyo is over right now. So things are tying down, and so is this podcast for a bit. But there's still news coming up. But the first one I want to talk about is, as you can see in the logo on the bottom right corner, is AK Bingo has its final episode with the Bad Boys. They started graduating, so they're going to into other programs and starting their next chapter. So
Yeah,
what do you
pretty
think about
much.
that?
It's kind of hard
Uh,
actually. It's been like a era for me. It's like, but I don't know. Maybe they needed to change things up because the bad boys weren't the delinquents anymore. Like the most of us used, most of us knew them to be, and it's more like they became a more like a father role instead of a delinquent role. So maybe the producer just wanted to change things up again. So
All
I don't
right.
know.
And what do you think,
like
Yayo?
I've been reading some news. Like, I think bad boys are like losing their usual routine and like making comedies and stuff. So and like he lost his
Pompadour.
Yeah, Pompadour,
pompadour
yeah.
thing,
Yeah.
and
Exactly.
yeah, like it as soon as he lose that, he's kind of like in decline. So that's why I think he wants to have a new job or something like the bad boys.
Well, he let it grow out again, and now it's a
Yeah.
combination of a mohawk pompadour style, and it looked good on him.
Yeah, it's more like stylish Mohawk, I would say. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's more stylish now.
Yeah, but the Bad Boys were actually a big part that I liked. Start watching AK Bingo. I think the first thing I learned about AKB was watching 200 episodes of them, and
Yep.
I grew up with them, and you see how the MC were just helping the girls and just coming out of their shell, learning how to grow, and eventually they learned how to grow themselves into, yeah, what you said, a father role type. So maybe it's run its course, and now they want someone to freshen up again, and maybe compete with Nogi Bingo or what's coming up now, the sister group,
All right.
Kaya
Kia-
Bingo.
Kea Bingo, or yeah,
Yeah,
whatever.
bingo, yeah.
I forgot what it's called.
Yeah, bingo. Should be quite
Kea.
interesting. Kind of wondering how Hirata Yurina is going to cope this one. So she has this center like aura around her, and I really want to know how her variety skills are going to be. So
Mm. Yeah, and so next week they'll reveal on AK Bingo the new MC. I still have no clue who it's gonna be.
It's
Same
this
for me.
Tuesday.
This Tuesday, yeah.
Tuesday, yeah.
So, any clue, you guys? You think is gonna be the MC?
I
I
think it's
actually,
I think it's the guy in like the Koizuru fortune cookie guy, the disco
Um, wait.
Papa, whatever his name was. I
oh,
forgot.
Papaya Suzuki. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah, Papaya. I think it's him.
No,
Cause
it might
he
be
went like
because if I look at the post in the shadow, I thought it was that dude from Oriental Radio that sings "Perfect Human," not the rapper, but the other dude.
Hmm.
I thought it was that guy.
So what did the other guy do? Because I don't know him, or maybe I do, but not by
Nah,
name.
it's more like if you listen to the song "Perfect Human," he's the guy that goes.
Oh
He's
no,
more
no,
like
the other guy, the first
oh,
one.
Papaya Suzuki.
Yeah.
I think he was actually a choreographer for AKB48 group.
Oh, you mean the guy with the
He's-
beard, or
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
the Afro
The
guy.
big ass afro.
Oh
The
yeah, yeah.
Afro.
He
You should
produced.
know him. You should know him.
He produced Orihei Megumi's CD, right? Or
Yep.
solo? Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. And he
Yeah.
also was in the staff Cohen from Takamina
Yeah,
graduation
He,
course.
he was also the judge, I believe, at the SMUP sports festival.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So all right. So another guy. Isn't
Yeah.
he? Isn't he a little bit too weak to be an MC?
I don't
He's
know.
I don't know.
I,
Maybe.
I've been seeing him in like those Gaki specials because I'm watching those too. Like I've seen him like few minutes sometimes.
Yeah, but I don't think he's right for the job then for AK Bingo. I think you need someone tough who is not afraid to actually what the bad boys did, build harm the girls.
Yeah,
Just
I know. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I know
just
what you mean.
no weaknesses like that. But we'll see.
Yeah.
Maybe it will be someone totally different because in the preview you saw Komiyama being scared and tearful-eyed.
Yeah, I was like, what?
I think it will always
That's
be a
wrong.
premise.
Yeah.
Should be
Those
quite
are fun.
interesting. So I actually don't know what to expect. So
No, but I'll miss the Bad Boys. They had some
Yeah.
very good experience. I watched some old episodes, and there are so many good moments in them. One of the favorites they already showed in the highlights is the battle from Sata versus AKB for the
oh,
hair.
right. When he lost
That's
his
the
hair.
first thing I've ever subbed. Like
Yeah?
as UKN, yeah. Like when they were talking to Yoko, like oh blah blah blah, I'm cutting my hair if
Yeah,
they
yeah.
win against me. Drunk
Drunk
talk
style,
too.
yeah. Drunk talk, yeah.
He was actually speaking like he was drunk and he was just saying whatever comes out of his head.
Yeah,
That's why they cut his hair.
It's
the
amazing.
dangers of alcohol. The dangers of alcohol.
Well, I didn't know the air date. Apparently, it was right aired or just in between before Minigishi Minami had her hair cut
No,
because
it's
of her
actually
scandal.
around. No, actually that was around. I think Yuko's graduation. I would say.
Well, they aired it in December 2012.
All right.
And in February 2013, Minigishi had her hair, or
Yeah, somewhere around. there.
Around in February, yeah.
yeah, they couldn't air it at there, so they
Yeah,
had to wait 3 months to air it after that. Well, that's was an interesting time as well.
Sure. Thing.
Yeah.
Well, in other news, it was Sosenkyo is over, but the graduations are still keep coming and coming. So yeah, this was a surprise to me. Well, not entirely because she didn't enter Sosenkyo and she didn't participate in the stage play of AKB49.
Nope.
So yes, Shibata Aya, she announced on Nico Nico Live graduating. What do you think, guys?
Quite hard actually, because she was actually a promising member from SKE, but the reason she wants to graduate kind of makes sense as well, because she wants to do something outside of SKE and she
Yeah,
wants
yeah.
to focus on her studies. So, and think she is kind of afraid about indeed making a mistake like so many others did. So maybe it was a safe bet, I would say.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you think? Yeah, you.
Like she's the only like SKE besides Dasu who always keeps ranking higher and higher every year. So that's why it's kind of hard for SKE and AKB because like she's one of the pillars on the top in the Senbatsu every year, Senkyo. So yeah.
Yes,
That's what I think.
she entered last year in the Senbatsu, and well,
Yeah.
I didn't know much about her, but the only thing I knew her was obvious her eyes
Yep, pretty
were
much.
yeah that
Those
that's
creepy eyes. Like,
I actually like those though.
it's a weird between line between creepy and interesting. It's just she has me so focused. I'm like, if I stare too long, my soul will be sucked into those. I think.
Yeah, pretty much.
I think that's what Okubo too. Like, that's what the first thing she ever noticed to Shibata.
Yeah,
Like
but
Okubo. Yeah.
but it was also part of her charm, and later than that, I saw what kind of personality she has and what she does, and she was a very strong member actually. What, like I said, a pillar of SKE, and so yet another one of SKE goes. Do you think SKE is going to be in more trouble after this?
I actually say yes, because there aren't really any successors for Shibata Aya, I would say. Sure, there
Yeah.
is Furata now and such, but they're not ready yet, so
Yeah,
at the
they.
moment, there are no successors for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Furata now just ranked up a bit. A few
Yeah,
other
but
SK members. But yeah, the other new members, fresh members, yeah, they are definitely not ready to handle that kind of pressure. The only two I come up with now in SK are Masi Jurina, of course,
yeah,
and Sudakuri, and without that, maybe Kaori, who's no longer Kenkyusei, of course.
Kauton, but she might be
Yeah.
on graduation course herself, so I wouldn't really
Uh,
count. I really wouldn't really count on her, so I think
Yeah.
she's on graduation course herself.
Yeah. I feel that too on Chaotan.
But
But
mm,
yeah,
like,
if she did participate, I would without a doubt say Kauton. But right now, I'm not betting on her.
maybe there's going to be a shuffle. We haven't had one this year yet.
True.
So
Yeah.
if management is thinking, you know what, we need a few Kenyan members sent to SKE, who do you think among the 48 group will be sent to SKE as a Kenyan position?
I would say Tanaka Miku. For some reason, I really see her in SKE.
An SKE?
Mikurin.
It could be good for her because Nako is already in Team B of AKB.
Exactly, and Mikurin is about as strong as Nako, so to put her in SKE should be really interesting for the Susenkyo next year as well. So
But that's another one from HKT, so HKT is already a strong group on its own. Who
Yeah.
do you think would benefit both? You know, just growth for themselves and growth for the group.
mm,
No, personally, I don't know if she wants to because she's already been a part of the group for a long time. But she had her solo last year, Fujita Nana, because
might work.
she's one of the
Oh,
best
yeah.
dancers in the
Yeah,
group.
might work. Yeah, she's in
That
the
would-
quite capable dancer. Yeah, so yeah, might
Yeah.
work.
She would be in same team as Dorina and SKA for sure because they're already close.
Yeah, she's one of the best friends of Matsuya Jurina as well. I think it wouldn't be a bad
Yeah.
position to do it for sales of the theater only, just to have a strong dancer to be in that group again.
True.
Yeah.
But if you talk about dancers, maybe Tano Yuka would work as well, because she's on a bit of a decline herself. So
Yeah,
Tano
Tano Yuka
Yuka, yeah,
didn't rank,
nope.
Nope.
has nothing right now on program. Even her musicals are done right now, I believe, and there's
Yep.
no new one on the horizon. So yeah, if she wants to move, I think management should actually look into sending a few Kenyan members there, because sending new
Yeah.
generations wouldn't just work because they're not ready. You need someone who's actually ready to carry a group.
True. So yeah, Tano Yuka or Fujita Nada would be good choices there.
hmm well, other than that, well, we talked about it last week a bit, but there's some new news on Kojima Haruna's graduation.
The why I know.
Yeah, the reason was interesting though to me. It's makes sense why she did it, but because I had the feeling Nyanyan should have been graduated a few years ago. Exactly what said 2 years ago.
2 years ago, yeah.
But
The-
yeah,
Yeah.
two years ago was that horrible incident.
The Iwate incident. indeed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if she had a feeling I can't leave for moral support, more power to her. And now she thinks, all right, the group is getting in the right direction again. It's time to leave.
Yeah, AKB is growing with the new generations are standing up for themselves right now. So yeah, it's a good time to say goodbye. I would say yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Because it really shows the new generations are ready now. So
Yeah. Other than
clearly
that,
shows.
Nyanyan, good member, but in the current AKB, not needed anymore. Just focus on your own career.
Yep, pretty much.
Yep.
But she's also quite a successful model herself now, so you really shouldn't worry about her.
Mm. And we have one more.
She's like number 2 of highest paid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In sales
Like,
right now.
Yep.
She's like
Oh boy.
number 2, I think, in highest paid as just a model and just showing up
Yeah,
to a
pretty
show.
much. Yeah. So
Like, that's how powerful
she's
her
fine.
stuff is.
She's fine after
Yeah.
AKB
She's currently in France, by the way, shooting for another fashion shoot.
again. Yeah, again.
Yeah.
Lots of them.
And a graduated member, Akimoto Saika, is in Los Angeles, and some other members are touring as well. So, outside of AKB, you still have a future. Don't worry about that.
Yep.
We have one more graduation. We actually skipped it a bit because of time constraints of the podcast and so thank you time. But Maida Ami graduation. What do you think?
Yeah, I kind of knew it would happen because she was a bit,
Yeah.
she was
Under
on
the
that
radar.
track, under the radar or on that track. So maybe it was just her time.
Well, she's always been a member who was there. You know, her well-known thing are her eyebrows,
Yeah, pretty much.
and she was in the background. You know, it's like, oh yeah, I know her, but she didn't stand out. She didn't rise, or she didn't had a character trait that would be interesting. So
True. But
sadly,
she
that
wasn't
happens
that,
to people.
yeah, she wasn't
Yeah.
that well known variety-wise, I would say. Besides her eyebrows, I didn't see her in any programs, I would say.
Not really, not alone, or just with people, just as moral support for the other.
Yeah, pretty much. But
She's just there for like, oh, I'll help you, kind of.
Yeah,
much.
a good senpai to focus
Yeah.
on. Well, sadly, hopefully she'll find something in the future, maybe more to her career. I don't know
Let's
what
hope so.
I don't know what she's doing actually. Does anyone do any of you guys know what she's going to do after AKB?
I think she was going to focus on her studies. So
Also, yeah,
Yeah.
a lot of them aren't graduates, right?
yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, so if you can't stay in AKB forever, so we need to think about the future of what you are capable of, or just go full force in the entertainment business. But not
Yeah.
not all of them are entertaining. Well, they're entertaining, but I mean entertainment business capable of. You know.
Yeah.
Alright. Well, other than that, there was a new announcement on. There's going to be another sports festival this year.
Yeah, it should be quite funny actually. So go for Team 4, right?
They were so close last
Yeah.
year.
True.
Team 4 was second, I think, or whatever.
Something like that. I believe they were
Yeah,
after
third,
Team K.
fourth.
Yeah.
Yep.
Team 8
least.
is just too strong, and if Team 8 is going to participate again, maybe they will change. Maybe some of them practice, some of them got older, ready.
There's 3 new members, so we have hope.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the 3 new members, they're coming for Team 8.
New representatives. Yeah. Let's see. I'll look it up quick.
Oh yeah, do your time.
Let's see here.
Terada,
But they're
Misaki.
schoolgirls as well, so I'll
Yeah.
believe they're strong in sports. They can run, they can climb, they can do anything.
Yeah, Noda Hirano, Terada Misaki, and Utada Hatsuka, the new members from Team 8.
Yeah, interesting how they do it in Team 8. So we always wondered. There are 47 members because of the 47 prefectures in Japan, of course. But what happens when one of those leaves? Well, they just immediately try an audition for the new ones.
Yeah, pretty much.
So
Because you need someone there all the time.
yeah, maybe it's going to be like a passing the torch graduation style. So the old members are saying goodbye, and then instantly the new members show up. So never they'll be out of 47 members.
Exactly.
Yeah. That's fun though.
Yeah, interesting. So yeah, other than that, news is just quiet. So what we're gonna do is, what have you guys been watching this week? I think let's start with Takamina. What have you been watching this week on AKB television shows?
At the moment, just AK Bingo and Odakake, I would say. Last episode of Odakake was buying a present for Goto-san's son, but
Yeah, I watched that.
the present ended up for Goto-san himself, so it was like, who did you buy this for?
Yeah, so he turned 42 years old, and the members of HKT were buying a present in a toy store. But the
Yeah.
problem was the members who were there were so Boss was there.
Yep.
Miku was,
Nakamika?
yeah, was there as well. So you have more kids. And what's her name? I forget always her name.
Rikopi.
Yeah, yeah. And the one who is that the one who wants to go to the bathroom at So Thank You speech?
No,
No, that's
Kojina
Gina.
Yui. That's
Yeah.
Kojina.
Yes,
Kojina Yui.
she was there as well, I believe. And well, they eventually started looking for presents with first a mechanical cat
Yep.
or a pen who can get any color. Eventually, they found a VR set. Have you noticed the price, by the way, from the VR set they had?
Yeah, it's kind of expensive, I would say.
Expensive? It was $22 or anything like that.
Oh. Yeah,
How
something
much
like
was
that.
it? 220?
So something about 2,199 yen, I believe.
Oh, that's about $20, I would say.
Yeah, so it wasn't that expensive. But then when you saw the VR set, it was just a box you have to hold on.
Cardboard box, basically, yeah.
Yeah, and you play some video clips. I've seen those things, I think, 10 years ago in a arcade when you had like a moving bus or a car that would go to a screen like a roller coaster, but the graphics were awful. Awful
Yeah,
as a
I
VR
know.
set. Well, eventually,
Let's try that.
eventually they bought that for him, and he was just having fun with it. But next week is going to be a Sosenkyo special, right?
Yep, so thank you special indeed.
Yeah,
So I'm kind of curious what they're going to broadcast.
interesting,
The
interesting.
peeing of Kojina again.
Oh god, yeah. I was like, is she at it again? Really?
Mega cute.
Yep.
That's so funny though.
What else have you been watching?
The Love Night.
Oh, Love Night. I'm not
Nemesis.
really following that actually. What's
Oh,
it's about?
Which one was this week from Love Night?
The Cyanese long version.
The director's
yeah.
cut. I'm still waiting for the Okada Nana episode. When is
Oh,
that
the
showing up?
The one with the girl.
I have no clue. They're showing two girls and nothing else. Something at school with a chalkboard. That's it. I don't know. But they showed that I think a few months ago, and
Oh, wow.
still no episode. I'm like, where is that episode?
I
The
don't
one
know,
I'm
man.
looking forward for in the Love Night is Takagura's. You know Okapa?
Oh, Kappa. Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Like,
The strange one, I would say.
The preview on that episode was like she's talking to a foreigner and the foreigner doesn't know what she's talking
Oh
about.
god. Kappa is so random. I know.
It's going to be such an awkward episode, I believe.
It would be so funny because like the foreigner was just like standing and looking at her like but like Okapa
you're
is
allowed,
just
yeah.
giving her random stuff. Like what?
Yeah, I've seen the preview. Yeah.
Oh,
I actually don't
so
know what to expect.
Speaking of speaking of previews, we also saw a preview of Crow's Blood, and that
I'm
looks
actually
interesting, right?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it again.
Yeah.
Again, actually.
I don't know what Yokoyama Yui is wearing in that show, but I want to find out.
Same for me.
It's is he a Yankee again in that show, or
I don't think so. I would say.
well, she was wearing like a lot of makeup. Her hair is all poofy, and she had like a very strong line. So
Might be. Yeah.
It's supposed to be a horror movie though.
It's
Like,
horror
it's-
thriller, like I would say.
Yeah, yeah,
gonna
yeah.
be like ghost and stuff.
yeah, so I was thinking it was gonna only be Mayu and Sakura, but apparently a lot of members are in the show.
Yep. Anin is in it as well.
Yeah.
She's the studious type again. Really typecasted again as
Wow.
studious type.
Yeah.
Oh,
But
Sakura
it's Kagako and cast. Yeah. Very much.
Sakura is again the Tenkose.
Yeah.
So yeah. it's
The
really
Majijo
typecasted.
cast are
Yep.
back.
Yep. They reincarnated.
Oh, that's why Crow's Blood came. Because they
Yep.
all died and they now
Yeah,
part
pretty
of Crow's
much.
Blood.
It's a reincarnation of Majisuka Gaku and 5, I would say. Yeah.
Well,
But-
speaking of that, the stage play is a continuation of Magiska 5.
Oh, really?
It's gonna be at the supermarket because Yukirin or our Black is working there,
Oh,
of
right,
course.
right, right.
So, but it is a continuation. But I wonder how they're gonna do it, or are they gonna have the same characters?
Maybe Yukin is the same character, but
Well, it's gonna be about Black. That was
Yeah.
established.
Yeah.
But which characters? Is it gonna be the same as the other stage play, or is it gonna be entire new characters as a continuation of Magiska 5?
I think it's going to be a continuation with the
But, like, different
introduction of the new
names.
gen, I would say. Yeah.
No.
Well, the only survivor I believe are two from Magiska 5, but one of them has graduated already, and the other is Okada Nana. So
pretty much. It would be a good
Okada
time
Nana's
to
not
introduce a new
survived,
gen.
yeah.
So yeah.
yeah, so I wonder how they are going to, because a lot of well, spoilers if you haven't watched Magiska 5 yet, you should.
Yeah.
It's so don't worry.
A lot die in the show.
And yeah, there like one fan asked Aki P about the next one in TV, and like they're doing a meeting when the fan asked for it. So there's probably gonna be a 6.
Yeah, kind of hoping so, because 5 left you a bit, I don't know, hanging, I would say.
Is
It's
it
like,
is it going to be in the future, or is it going to be still before 3?
I just hope it's not going to be like Majisuke Gakuen 3, because I really didn't like that one.
yeah, the 3 sucked.
Yeah, it really sucked. It was like,
like-
forgettable, really forgettable.
Prison, then bam bam, then remove the
Colors,
hair,
yeah, colors, yeah.
I think
This-
the best one still is Magiska 0. That short one was just too fun.
Yeah, true.
I think 5 started out well, but then it just got they just lost it. It wasn't any more story like. It wasn't any more shock value. It's
It
like,
was killing members, basically.
all right, we just need to end it some way. All right, let's do just this.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. Other than that, I saw the preview of Utage. I'm happy
Yeah.
they're doing another special, so I'm waiting for that one.
Really want to see that one, actually. So yeah,
2 hours. Yeah,
2 hour special. I want to see it. I really want to see it. I really loved Utage back in the day.
Yeah,
Watch it weekly. So
it's actually a favorite show of mine. I learned a lot about the music of Japan that way, and the other artists. Also, a little other idol group, e-girls.
Yep.
You know,
like
Really
the
like Kiss My Feet,
collabs.
yeah,
Really
yeah,
like
yeah.
Kiss My Feet. Yeah.
Oh yeah, those guys.
They are really fun. And
Yeah.
I don't really like boy bands normally. So
That
You mean the Busu guys?
yeah.
The Busus kiss
yeah,
my
yeah,
feet.
yeah, yeah.
that one guy can sing for his
I know.
life.
I know. I saw
What
how
is
he
it?
turns.
He's
Even
always on the
Nakai.
show. Mm. Yeah, go ahead.
Even Nakai from
Oh,
SMAP
yeah.
can't sing
I
like the
know.
host.
Yeah,
Oh,
he always tried like, no. Oh boy, your cam fell out.
Oh,
All right, no, well maybe you come back later and then it fixes itself.
yeah.
Pretty much. There's
All right, as long. Oh, there we go again, I believe.
Oh no.
No.
Sorry. Okay.
Don't worry about it. You're still hearable, so it happens on a live podcast.
Yeah. It happens.
Well, I'm gonna watch tonight Nemesu. When I saw the preview, it's another I believe a list or like a questionnaire. So I wonder what they're going to do in that episode.
Oh, they're gonna do a stupid episode, like the baka of the members.
Oh, good.
really?
That's always well. I saw
Yeah.
in the preview Komiyama, so I wonder, is she really that? No. So,
I don't know.
oh, there you're back. Hey, welcome back.
Yo.
So,
Yo.
then the number one spot would go to Kisaki Yuria, I believe, right?
Pretty much.
Because the preview was like showing Mako as the stupid one, then they
Yeah.
went to Nagisa, then like it's like skipping. Because like I've been watching Namasu and it's fun.
And I like Nemesu. It's one of my favorite seasons of Nemesu is the Be My Wife
Oh
season.
god, that one, yeah, that one.
Yeah,
There's like 8 parts though.
Yeah.
8 parts.
it's with cooking, with the suiting up, and great, just wonderful episodes. Also,
really liked the defeat Shimada Haruka cooking. a tournament. That was
Yeah,
fun.
yeah. The winner of then the group and then trying to beat her at her own game.
Yep.
And
Which is much possible.
the Hawaii episodes are also good to watch.
Oh god, that one, yeah.
So cringeworthy in the English parts.
Yeah, that's why that show is never canceled because they always keep in bringing in new stuff and old stuff together,
Yep.
so you're like not lost. That's why like it's so good in like Sundays.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I do want new shows. I think there are now two less of a shows because a lot of them got didn't get cancelled but ended.
Ended basically, yeah.
Yeah,
AKB2XX is gone,
yeah.
so really like that
I'm
one.
still waiting for Gainin, the new SKE
Yeah,
show.
Gain 4, yeah.
Yeah. SKE needs a new show. HKT needs a new show. I want a NTT show. Maybe a new season of HKT versus NGT. I enjoyed those to watch a
Yeah,
lot.
those are actually fun. So
Yeah, though that needs a new season.
Yeah.
So bad.
really.
And NGT needs a song.
Oh,
Yep.
that's coming up now. They're with Sony Music.
Yeah.
Sony Music Entertainment, yeah.
I just want it to be released soon. So
Yep.
Well, a lot is coming out. Maybe in the future. The first big event that's coming up in a while would be the Junken Pon tournament, I believe.
Yeah,
Yep.
the rock paper scissors one, yeah.
Yeah, and right now they're all scheduled full for the entire month till September, I believe,
Yep.
or
pretty
just
much.
begin. Yeah, they'll be performing almost every day at the Universal Studios Japan.
Yep.
yeah.
Kind of hoping Gino can actually make it.
Yeah, so if you don't know, Gino is actually going to Japan in approximately now 2 months,
Yep, pretty much.
and
Oh.
he's still contemplating of going because tickets to that event are actually very hard. The weird thing is, on the Japanese side of USJ, you can go for the ticket, but when you go to the other or the foreign site for USJ, there's nothing about AKB. No tickets available or no events.
You have to use the Japanese side, yeah.
Yeah, so maybe
Same
already
for
it's
the
indication.
AKB ticket center as well. You have to use the Japanese side to
Yeah.
actually try and buy tickets, which is really hard. I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really want like last March. I really wanted the Takamina one. Like I keep.
No, I was so happy I got to go to Matsui Arena graduation concert last year. So I was like, I'm going to go for it and just hope for the best. And I
Lucky.
actually went to those. Actually went to both days. So
Yeah, with that wonderful picture of that member waving to you directly.
yeah.
Yeah. That's...
Nice. I'm jealous.
Oh man, but I wish AKB or AKS actually would be more friendly to foreigners, to international fans.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
have a lot
Yeah.
to learn because K-pop does it way better than the Japanese artists, I would say. So
Yeah, I heard that the tickets to their events are actually a lot easier. But they used to go. They went to America, to Los Angeles, New York, and they went to an expo in Paris.
France,
Yeah. But other than that, maybe it didn't work internationally, or maybe it was too early.
maybe it just was too early.
Yeah, it was too
So-
early.
I think if they do it now, that would be a lot better to see international fans. I think the fan base has grown in those years.
Yeah,
Yeah, pretty much. But back then it was just way too early. They didn't have a solid Japanese fan base yet, I would say.
Yeah, it always takes a lot longer from stuff to Japan to reach overseas. Mostly about 10 years, I think.
Yeah, pretty much. So I hope
Yeah.
so in the future.
but now like everyone actually knows them. That's where you go in the market internationally.
Yep.
Maybe
So
they'll
let's
announce
just hope-
something.
Yeah,
Maybe.
let's just hope AKS learns from now. So even with Yui being in Indonesia,
Oh, that's the start, but that's still too
Yeah.
close
yeah,
to my
Yeah.
gather.
You need to go like the other side, like Americas and Europe.
it's true.
Yeah.
The Western world. Just go to the Western world. Have fun
Yeah.
there.
Yep.
I think the
Bring-
last time they did it was in 2012. So that's been a
Around
while.
that, yeah.
No, they like some members went to Japan Expo last year
Really?
in New York.
Oh, New York. Okay. Oh
Yeah.
yeah, yeah, of course. With
Yeah.
Mindanyan, they went to
Yep.
New York.
Saho,
Oh, right, yeah.
Ryoka. Yeah, they went there.
5 members, I believe.
Mhm.
Well,
Yeah.
isn't that still too small? 5 members at a expo, or I think they should try and make the jump to have an actual concert there, with a whole group of not the 48 group, but maybe just a group of HKT or SK or NMB, any of those.
Well, it
But
would
like
still be a.
Nigata is going to Korea, but like that's gonna be hard to sell tickets though.
Yep. You got
Hmm.
way too unknown, so I would get it if it were AKB or SKE or NMB even, but NGT is way too young for an overseas tour right now, so I would. I don't think it would work out. I don't think it would work out.
Oh, we'll see the numbers later then.
Yeah.
True. True.
All right. So any we're out of topics. Any of you guys have something to talk about AKB48?
Not really. Most things I wanted to talk about have already been mentioned, so.
Oh man, we still have a lot of time this time. See, that's the
We
thing.
we have Natsu Matsuri next month.
Oh, right. Well, yeah.
All right, let's talk about that then.
I don't know. I don't know what to expect. I actually don't
It's
know.
like
Oh,
everyone like each member has their own slot and then secret slot. You
Oh,
know what
God.
they do that every like there's gonna be a secret slot. You don't know what this is, but I'm
Oh,
guessing
God.
it's the contest again.
Oh, God.
okay. Oh,
The
that's
BCD
happening then.
contest.
Yes, so this is what happens when So Senkyo we had like time shortage because we had lots to talk about. It's a very big event, and well, now that's happened. The new single, I think, isn't the new single coming out soon, or not the single coming out as sales, but the preview of the song.
Should be around next month,
It's like
halfway
July.
Yeah.
No, because like they're gonna release it on August 30.
Yeah, so I believe they're going to reveal the song already on Tokyo Music Festival. Could
Yeah,
be.
that's what I read, but I don't know what kind of song it's going to be.
Eh,
I kind of it's like the Bokutashi wa Tatakawanai, that kind of sound. I would hope.
Didn't they say that there's going to be a sequel to?
Yeah, maybe
Bokutashi?
the music video, but the song itself, I don't know.
Oh,
I've heard something about being sexy though.
hmm.
Cause like when they were doing the 100 member ranking in the theater, there's like something about being sexy or something.
Oh, I don't know, man.
Well, if you recall what's in the Senbatsu top 16, they're all above 18, I believe, right?
Yep.
Pretty much, yeah.
Well-
Saka just got 18 and Harupi as well, so.
Well,
They should be safe.
you could do it then. There's no ruling against it. They're technically not adults, but
Someone's looking forward to it.
Have to buy that.
well,
Put out a single like that for 2
Yeah,
years
yeah.
now.
well, last year we got Halloween night in August.
Yeah, that was quite funny. It was a fun video though.
Yeah, it worked eventually. The first time I heard the song, it's like, what is this song? Why is it so weird? But then it grew on me.
True, but the one before that, after the Sasenko Kokurona placard, it was, I don't know, really forgettable for me.
All
Kind
right.
of like- yeah.
We can talk about this, by the way. So you showed me the types. They're selling 5 types
Yeah,
of
5
CD,
types, yeah. 5 types.
but there's no difference in all types.
Probably
Only
in
the
song-wise.
songs.
All the songs are
Song-wise.
different, so... If you take Tsubasa Irenai, for example, the Team 4 song is on one type and the Team 8 song is on another type, and...
No, that's the thing. So I've looked up the list,
Mhm.
what they revealed,
Yeah.
and it's all the same. It's all the same song. It's that all right. It has the top 16, then the Undergirls, then the Future Girls, Next Girls. They all have him on every type.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and there's
new
also
ones?
DVDs. Yeah, so I'm wondering why show 5 different types if the songs are all the same. So could it just be a cover thing?
Maybe a cover thing, I would say. I don't know.
Probably cover. Yeah.
But if I take a look at Halloween Night last year, there were all different songs on different CDs, so I can't imagine they would do something else, I would say, so...
Yeah, so that's why I found it weird when I looked it up. It's the
But
same
it
songs.
might be it might be a temporary list. Just to
Yeah,
say that.
temporary, because
And
they
there's
don't know
no
what's there yet. So yeah.
there's no definitive list yet of songs on the CD. So they just listed them out.
Yeah, one of them is still to be acquired, like what name the song will be. They didn't even reveal all songs yet.
Yeah, so really like the new baseball song though, of the one with the baseball video.
Yeah, I think they made a mistake, I believe.
Yeah, it was leaked by the TV broadcaster. Yeah,
They're like,
it
oops.
wasn't supposed to happen yet.
They're like, oh, well, here's a new song. Oh, surprise.
Yep, pretty
That's
much.
just for a show, like for Koshin in Japan, though.
Yep.
They're just gonna put that song in an album for the two shot next year for sure.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. Because they can't put anything else on the new CD because it's all like the ranking single. So they can't put anything else on the new songs.
Hmm.
Yeah.
So it's a little bit too early to reveal that song then.
Yeah, pretty too early. Yeah.
All right. Man, I have no topics anymore. If this happens every week, then it's going to be a shorter podcast. Well, we've only been going for now, I believe, for 40 minutes. So it's still fine, but yeah, the hour is now a little slower to get.
Yeah, it's just
I
a slow.
know.
It's just slow news. It's just a slow week, I would say.
Yeah,
Nothing really much happened.
well,
so.
the stuff did happen, but we can talk more about AK Bingo, about good memories. And it's always fun. They have many episodes, but I don't think there's much to talk about anymore. So, we talked about what you're watching this week. Okay, maybe let's end the show then on this. What are you looking forward to next week?
AK Bingo, I would say. Kind of wondering what Otakaka is going to be like. And I don't know, I have to take a look at some news shows because I haven't really been watching much lately besides Otakaka and AK Bingo.
Yeah.
Oh.
Go ahead.
HKT48 show is the thing though.
Oh yeah, next week. Next week? Yeah, next week. Yeah.
Yeah. The special.
All right.
Another special. Yeah. Kind of wondering what they're going to do though. It was the one they did they do one earlier or I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I believe everything had a special episode. The Nogisaka, the Matsurena, the special Sashi episodes, and NMB episode. All of them have been.
Mayo when she
yeah.
won the thing.
Yeah, so I'm looking forward. Well, AK Bingo, Utage.
Yeah.
I
Utage.
want to see. Nemesis, AKB48 the show. Other than that, maybe something new will be subbed. That would be fun to see, and maybe a somewhat documentary or.
Well, someone has already subbed the Komiyama documentary. I would say it should be released about now at J-Pop Suki. I would say.
Oh, good.
If I take a look at Stage 48, anyway, someone was subbing it. So
I'm glad that subbers did that, but it's quite too late. Just a little bit too late, in my opinion. Well, it's fine. The fans came through and did rank her at a very, 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 very nice spot.
Yep, Undergirls.
Yeah.
So just hope she
20
takes the chance.
Other than that, maybe I'm gonna watch some stages live. There's no new stage coming up right now, right? So it's still the same.
So all same old, same old.
It's all in November, like all AKB new stages, except for Team A, I think.
Well, HKT is now getting a new stage because they won the So Senkyo most members, right?
Did
No,
they? No, AKB won.
AKB won it.
But how many difference though?
24, I would say.
24 members more?
No, it was 24 members for AKB and 19 members for AKT, I would say, and 18 for SKE.
Oh, well, that was still close.
And only a few NMB.
So they're getting new line stamps, new stages. Huh.
Pretty much.
And there's like 9 members. Like that's what Team Jury was saying. They're like, oh, there's 9 members in Team 4 who ranked in.
Yep.
Like, that's the most in AKB.
I like Team 4.
Yeah.
Team 4 is nice, yeah. Team 4 is nice.
Alright. Well, it's gonna be a shorter episode than this week. Thank you for watching then, and tune in next week where we'll try and talk about more stuff, I believe. All right. Well, say bye, everybody.
Later, dudes.
All right.
Later.
Bye.
YeYoh 48!
Yay!